Good afternoon, YouTube family. Yes, I know. It's been a long time since you guys have heard from me. And there are some serious updates that I must tell you about, and more to come. Let me step back a little bit, and here's the major update. Yeah, there is no tank. I broke it down, guys. Broke it down. First, let me tell you, I'm not getting out of the hobby. I'm just making some drastic changes to the way my tank was set up. Firstly, I got hit with hair algae or bryopsis or whatever it was. And I mean, it hit me hard. As you guys remember, down in my refugium, I had a nice deep sand bed. First thing I did was I stopped all the pumps. I went down there and I sucked it all out and I cleaned the entire sump. Okay? It wasn't easy, it wasn't fun, but I didn't want to break my tank down, so I did it. And I cleaned all the different areas of the sump. I poured, clean water in there, scrubbed it down, poured more clean water in there. It was pristine when I was done with it. And I turned all the pumps back on, poured in some more RODI water to make up for the water that I took out. And the hair algae just kept coming. No matter how much I sucked it out, I took rocks out and I sprayed it with whatever spray those guys talked about. It didn't work. I even used a product called Vibrant. The Vibrant did get away with the algae that was building up on my glass. It did do away with that. And all the bubble algae that I was getting before, it took care of all of that, no problem. But the hair algae, man, that thing just came. And for some reason, I started losing fish. And I just decided right then, it made absolutely no sense to keep it. Because I'm battling the hair algae and I can't do anything with it. So I broke it down. I'm going to show you where my rocks are. I'm going to show you where the tank is and the changes that I'm making to it. Stay tuned. Okay guys, here's the second part to this video. These are my rocks. Yeah, they're not in water. And that is intentional. See, I think that hair algae was coming from whatever was leaching off of my rocks. Because I've had this tank set up for how many years, and I could figure out no other way that hair algae could, what it was feeding on. Could have been the sand inside the tank. That's why on the next build, I'm not going with a deep sand bed. It's going to be quite shallow. Just enough for the look, but not enough for detritus built up. But to prepare these rocks to go back in my tank, what I ended up doing was, in this container right here, I took it outside and I think it's muriatic acid. The acid that you can buy from the pool shops and stuff like that. You find videos all over the internet of guys doing it to their rocks. I did it to these rocks just to kill off any biological that were on them. Whether it be hair algae, whether it be dead sponges, whether it be anything that could be on there. I put it in there, I filled it up with water, and I poured the acid in there and it cooked it. As you can see, the rocks are nice and white, and I don't care. I do not intend to go through what I went through again. You guys look back on my tank. I mean, it was beautiful. That's the best tank I have ever put up. And then this. It was a pain. But I'll be back soon, and I guess I'll be doing more videos of me building up that tank. But that's the rocks. Hey guys, this is the last and final piece. Here is the tank. Excuse my messy garage. I'm in the middle of messing with this tank and getting rid of some stuff. So, listing stuff on Craigslist just to get rid of it. And there's the tank. As you guys remember, it's an acrylic tank. But the major change right here. As you guys look back on my other videos, I had that overhang right there on my tank, and now I have this. It's still in process, but remember, as we go through, you look at my past videos, you will see that I tell you, you need to be a part of many forums. And it's on that forums, one of those forums, that I found out about this specific filtration method. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it's called right now. I know one of you guys will probably post it. But I cannot tell you how many times I have come and noticed that the water in my tank is almost to the top. Why? Because the pump that was on there lost suction. So my pump that's in the bottom is pumping water up, and I can't tell you how many times I woke up in the morning and found water on my wood floor. Needless to say, my wife wasn't too happy with that, but I've decided, since I got hit with hair allergy, since some of my fish just started dying off for no apparent reason to me, just decided let's just do a full-blown makeover. So, these two will be the main areas where the water runs out. This one will probably be full siphon. This one will be, it'll take up with this one, it slacks off. This one is basically, it's an emergency line. If for some reason these two get clogged up, this one, hopefully, we'll be able to handle. And when it goes down into the sump, I'll drop it into the sump so that it makes noise. So that if I'm coming back inside the house and I hear all this water running and I know that it's, just making noise in the sump, I can know that something is wrong. I can almost say it's impossible that these two get clogged. Probably one, some loose snail or something like that, but I can't, they don't go straight down to the bottom. There's a space at the bottom, so I'll keep an eye in there just to make sure everything goes okay. But other than that, I'll see, maybe I might put a cover on here just so the water just goes through here. But I'm going to cover these up and follow what was on there. And that's about it, guys. That's what's happening. That's the update. And it sucks, but what are you gonna do? It's fun starting all over again. I can't tell you how many of my corals I lost. It made me upset. But anyway, that's the tank. And guys, I really got work to do. This time I really do. Talk to you all later.